Hi everybody, thank you for tuning into today's topic of the day where we will be discussing security awareness training. This month our main focus is going to be on security. If you guys haven't checked out any of our most recently uploaded videos, I highly recommend you do, where we discussed multi-factor authentication as well as WatchGuard's multi-factor authentication software solution AuthPoint. Now, nearly 50% of data breaches are caused by acts of malicious intent, meaning that some malicious actor is attempting to gain access to your account or your data by compromising you either through phishing emails or by putting some form of malware on your workstation. The remaining percent can be accounted for through human error or system failure, but we're really going to be focusing on that near 50%, where it is that users' interaction with those malicious actors that potentially causes that data breach and security breach. Now, some of these ways in which these malicious entities may gain access to your accounts and your data is through phishing. So some of the forms of phishing we're going to be discussing are going to be spear phishing, where they're going to be using information they can access either through your social media platform for your organization or your personal life, as well as anything that's available to the public. Impersonation, pretending to be someone that you trust. And then social engineering, not only pretending to be someone that you trust, but then tricking you to go along with their instructions. And now social engineering is particularly important for any of you that may have multi-factor authentication. Guys, multi-factor authentication does make you have that extra layer of security in case someone was to grab your credentials. However, if they can trick you into providing them with your multi-factor authentication codes or anything of that nature, they will then gain access to your account. So an example of spear phishing would be where they're using information like who do you work with, where do you work with, which companies you work with, which areas of which you work, which countries, to really let you go along and provide them with that information that they need. Next is going to be impersonation, pretending to be your CEO, so that you can go along with a conversation where eventually they'll ask you to maybe provide some information, click on links, download attachments, anything like that. And then social engineering, where they're not only impersonating, but they're trying to really just trick you, pull at your heartstrings to make you go along with their instructions. Now guys, it's really important to be able to tell the difference between total email compromise and versus spam emails. Total email compromise really means that your email has in fact been compromised. These malicious actors have gained access to your email and are ready to do some damage. Spam and malicious emails are forms in which they're attempting to actually gain access to your email or are just legitimate spam. You really want to make it be able to distinguish between these two so that you're not overwhelmed in the instance of a spam email pretending to say that they've compromised your email when it is in fact just spam. Now, you're going to notice when your email has been fully compromised when you're sending a lot of emails to your contacts that you in fact did not send. This actor has gained access to your email and is sending out a large amount of emails to your contacts to potentially phish them as well. You're not receiving any emails because they may have set some rules to go ahead and forward your emails to different inbox, to different mailbox, sorry. That way you're not seeing any replies from this large amount of emails that they're sending out. For spam, you may just get emails from organizations that you didn't subscribe to. And then there's phishing, where these entities are actually trying to compromise your email or just trying to let you go along with their instructions to maybe send them money, things of that nature. In the terms of a spam email, ignore it. Ignore the email and block the sender if possible. Mark it as spam. In terms of your email actually being compromised, immediately change your credentials. Contact your IT support provider, and if you don't have 2FA enabled, ask them about it. Ask them about multi-factor authentication, or determine if multi-factor authentication is available for whatever email, whatever account was compromised. Now, in terms of web pages, guys, these are also very important to consider. If you click on any links, if you're visiting any websites, if you're trying to download from any websites, make sure you're looking for certain key features. That being if it's using HTTP versus HTTPS. The latter is going to be the secured version. Make sure you're looking for HTTPS. In addition to that, you're going to want to make sure you're looking for SSL certificates, where that domain, that company has registered and certified that this website is in fact tied to their company. If so, you're going to see secure and a green lock. If you don't see that, you're going to want to be wary on those websites. You don't want to put in your credentials. You don't want to see put in your personal information, credit or debit card information, as well as your contact information. So what are these attackers after, guys? Well, first things first, they're after your credentials. They're going to try and gain these credentials by leading you to fake websites to go ahead and sign in, and that way they're able to actually access your credentials and use them on the legitimate websites. In addition to that, they're going to try and send you emails saying maybe your password has expired, or change your password here by clicking on that link, this link that will then lead you to a fake sign-in page or fake page that you'll go ahead and put in your credentials, and then they're able to grab them. Next thing they're looking for is your Office 365 account. If they're able to gain access to your Office 365 account, guys, they're able to gain access to your OneDrive, your SharePoint, a lot of your data, your company's data. They're going to do so by possibly sending you emails saying this Microsoft team has added you. Please click to join this team. Or this OneDrive document has been shared with you. Please go ahead and click on this OneDrive document so that you can gain access to it. Through that, they're going to possibly send you to a fake sign-in page. You're going to put in your credentials and they're able to grab it. Next thing they're after is your contacts, guys. This is a lot of the time they really look forward to getting access to an email, to be able to gain access to that email's contact so that they can then continue doing this whole process again, either by sending emails from your email address or just sending your emails to your contacts from whatever emails that they have set up for this whole phishing process. Next thing they're going to want to download, guys, is going to be your inbox. They're going to try and download your inbox because you may have a lot of sensitive information. They can use scripts to search through all of your emails for keywords such as banking, passwords, maybe even just to get information on who you're talking with, who your company's CFO is, who's the important people in your company that they're going to try to phish and gain access to their accounts. Now, what things do we use within our organization for our clients? We really like to offer network and perimeter security through Office 365. We're adding spam filters to make sure that we're blocking large amounts of spam that are potentially phishing emails. We're using external email tags where we're adding an external email tag to each email that's received out from an entity outside your organization, our client's organization, so that they can know that this is not coming from someone within their organization, even if they're pretending to be that person. You know, they may be pretending to be a coworker. However, if they see that external tag, they know that it is actually a malicious actor. Next is going to be WatchGuard, utilizing their firewalls, utilizing DNS filtering, proxies. And then it's going to be through our end users, we're adding also additional things to fight these threats, using our webroot antivirus, which is the antivirus that we offer for our clients, which also contains safe browsing extensions to provide our clients with a sense of reassurance in knowing that whenever they're searching the web, they have that extra layer of safety and security with that webroot extension that's enabled on their Google Chrome or their Microsoft Edge. And then also webroot security awareness training, where webroot offers security awareness training through their portal that they can then provide to their co-workers, their employees. And then lastly, one of the most important is multi-factor authentication, guys. We've discussed it many times. Please check out our most recent uploaded videos if you're not familiar with what multi-factor authentication is, so that you can really get accustomed to utilizing it for all of your accounts, all of your software, once it is applicable. Now guys, what can you do? First thing first, think before you click. Be cautious. It is going to save you 10 times down the road to be more cautious with everything that you're clicking on. Don't be hasty. Make sure you're reading what you're clicking on. Make sure that you're confident in what you're clicking on. Next is going to be practice that 5-second send. If you're replying to an email, take 5 seconds before you send it, to look over what you're including in your email. What's really being asked of you? Is it something that you're used to sending? Is it potentially information that's very sensitive? Things of that nature. And then lastly, beware when you're browsing. The internet is a very great source of information and products, but it can also potentially cause a lot of issues if you're browsing on any websites that have potential malware that you're trying to download, or fake sign-in pages, things of that nature. And then a quick little quote for you guys: passwords are like underwear. You don't let people see it. You should change it very often, and you shouldn't share it with strangers. Chris Burrito. I like that quote a lot. But yes, guys, that wraps up our security awareness training special topic for today. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment below, as well as let me know if you guys have ever been compromised. Let me know a situation in which you were or how you avoided it, so that you can share that information with our other viewers. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to our channel so that you can get notified whenever we release any more videos, as well as whenever we go live each and every single weekday starting from between 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern time. Alright guys, appreciate it and have a great rest of your day.